Hello everyone and welcome to the second episode of the Zombie Café Remake. I have not worked as much as I wanted since the last video, but I've still got some cool new stuff to show you. First, I've added a new game mechanic that was present in Zombie Café, the sync. Then, I reworked how carried object sprites are displayed, and I also fixed some issues with the sprites. Finally, 95% of the work done was made on the save system. The reason for this lack of work has been personal issues and issues with my job. No big deal, just loads of work and stress. So I'm currently working on figuring out a nice life rhythm between my free goals in life, this project, hitting the gym, and my career. Once I will have that figured out, I'll be able to get more work done on this project and on the videos. Also, some people have asked me questions last time, so I am going to clarify my vision for this project. I think this project will take a while to make. I am planning on doing everything myself because I am interested in every aspect of game dev, from coding to making the music. This project will thus take a few years. However, once the game will be a bit better and it will have more content, I will release a version for free after each video so that you guys can try the new additions yourselves. For the game's release, it will probably be free on mobile with limited access to new unlocks, and there will be a small fee to pay, like $5, once to get full access. On PC, it will probably be $5 or $10 and you will get full access right away. I don't know if I will support mods, but it's definitely something I would like. So I hope this answers some of your questions, and if you have any, feel free to leave a comment. For now, let's get right into business. The biggest gameplay change of this patch is the sink. Now, when a customer is done eating, they will leave dirty dishes on their table, which then have to get picked up and washed in the sink. Only once they get picked up can someone else sit at the table. This is really straightforward, and washing the dishes at the sink takes a few seconds. It has no impact whatsoever, it's just there to make the game more realistic, just in case the zombies were not enough. I only lightly retouched the way sprites are handled. To be fair, I don't even remember what I changed, but it's a bit better now. I also changed the way carried objects are shown, because it was really buggy. Basically, the sprite was almost always aligning its side with the camera, which made it virtually almost invisible as it's a 2D plane. Now, this is fixed and the game looks much better. This game would never work without a save system to save your restaurant's progression and questionable design choices. So I decided to create the save system myself instead of relying on an add-on. And that was a mistake. The save system is simple. You create a new class which contains all the stuff you wanna save, and you serialize it using the built-in C# tools. Serializing it means saving it into a file, into a readable format. However, because it's built into C#, it does not recognize Unity types, such as vector-free, GameObject, etc., which are added onto C#. Therefore, you also need to have a translation layer which transforms all the info you want to save into the usual C# types and also back into Unity objects. This is fairly okay to do, to be fair, but the issue came when dealing with the building system I created for the game. The building system uses a very common grid system, but the code I wrote for it was a bit sketchy, and having to create a translation layer for it really put into light all the wrong decisions I had made with this class. So I only did what was right, and I decided to refactorize the code. This is where countless hours were lost. Now, the save system works, but I have not fully refactorized the code yet, and some details are still hurting me. There is nothing sane about the frequency at which I am calling resources.load, which is really performance hungry. At the scale of this game though, it's not really an issue, but as a developer, this grinds my gears. I'll try to solve that for next episode. By the way, I've also added some cool animated text when you save the game. This is from an add-on called Text Animator. As you might have seen in the footage of this video, there are quite a few bugs that I have to fix. I will work on that for next time. I will also need to refactorize the building system until it becomes too big of a depth. Then I will focus on refining some gameplay mechanics that are already coded into the game to make them better. And yeah, finally, sorry for the wait for this episode. You probably won't have to wait as long for the third one, but I don't want to get your hopes up. So yeah, see you then. Putain, mais connard!